on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today, guys, I get to talk about a game I am excited for, dropping early in 2019, February 15th to be exact, and hopefully, I'm talking about this now. I hope, kind of like the dust has settled from the whole EXO aftermath, because this is a game that I feel is going to do surprisingly well, and I know there's been a bunch of kind of like negative stigma about it or whatnot, but that is the game and the gameplay you're seeing right now. Crackdown 3. That is right, people. Crackdown is coming, and it is coming actually a week earlier than what we thought. It was slated for the 22nd, but now, as you can see, February 15th is when it's dropping, and of course, as with any first-party title, when it comes to Xbox, it'll be day and date released in Game Pass, and we'll get more into that in a minute. But take a look at the gameplay, because what you're seeing right now is the multiplayer. It was shown off at the Xbox EXO event that happened this past Saturday, and to me, this is pretty much one of the highlights of that show. Whether or not you loved the show or you hated the show, I can pretty much guarantee your eyes were glued to the television when you saw that they were going to talk about Crackdown. We did a live reaction. People got so excited when they started to show Crackdown, and as you can see, guys, destruction is there. Buildings are falling down, debris is flying all over the place, you're smashing through stuff. To me, this looks absolutely awesome. Now, it is 5 versus 5, so you have a team of 5 going against a team of 5. I believe you have to tear down somebody's tower as well. I believe that's still in the multiplayer, but it is revamped from what they first showed and what they first said it was going to be. Now, when it comes to the multiplayer, it's not going to be the whole city. You have like a sectioned off part of the city that's going to be completely destructive. You can tear everything apart, getting to the other team's tower or whatnot. Which is, like I said, it's different than what was kind of like hinted at from the beginning of this game with a fully destructible city. But for revamping the multiplayer, because realizing, possibly the tech wasn't quite there yet in terms of getting this game exactly how they wanted it, I feel like they did a really good job kind of revamping it. It looks like a quality multiplayer that would have been there from the start. Something that a developer would plan to do from the beginning. So it doesn't look like kind of like shaved off or cut in half or anything like that. If you didn't know about the full destruction of the city, I don't think you would have said anything negative about it. There are a couple things that people are talking about when it comes to this game. The lock-on mechanism when you aim your gun. Now, if you played Crackdown and Crackdown 2, you know that is a fundamental kind of like aspect of the gameplay. It's something that has been in the first 2 iterations, first 2 titles of the franchise, and it's going to be in the third. You actually have to hold a button down like L trigger or something like that to lock on, and it does make sense because you're going to be jumping from building to building, flying all over the place, and if you keep that button held down, you're going to stay focused on that one enemy and still have complete movement of your character, like all the different movements, the jetting forward, slamming down, high jumping, all that good stuff. You'll still have all that while being locked onto your enemy, and it's just something I'm used to when it comes to Crackdown. It's something that has been in Crackdown 1 and Crackdown 2. Now, people are like, well, where's the competitive nature in that? Guys, you're looking at this game in a completely wrong faction if you're thinking that way. This game is about over-the-top destruction, crazy fun, blowing stuff up, and it's just a really over-the-top type of video game, and I think they're doing a great job with it from what I've seen so far. I know people have said that it looks better now. I'm not sure what they're saying about that. I feel like it still looks the same. But I wasn't one of the people that was like, yo, this game looks like trash. Like in the beginning, I always thought, you know, it looked like Crackdown. It looked like Crackdown for this generation. And I saw nothing wrong with that. Now, when it comes to this game releasing, I feel like the best thing that could happen with this game is Game Pass. Because, you know, all the negativity about this game looks like trash, and then, you know, the Xbox kind of like executives, they took the controllers and gave it to, I guess you could say, quasi-celebrities, and they didn't know what the hell they were doing playing this game, and it didn't really look good when they were playing this game. Game Pass, to me, changes all that, because anybody who has Game Pass, you know, they put PUBG into Game Pass. They are putting Hellblade into Game Pass. They have a bunch of games going into Game Pass. You look at the holidays, people are going to be getting Xbox Ones, and they're going to have, like, you know, the trials and the subscriptions to Game Pass. There's going to be a lot of people on Game Pass when this game drops, and they'll be able to play it. So I think there's going to be a lot of people playing this game when it releases, and I think it's going to attract a lot of people to actually pick it up, because it is a fun game. I know people didn't like Crackdown 2 for a certain rhyme or reason. I thought Crackdown 2 was a lot of fun. I played it with my oldest son, and we had a blast, man. We played that game so much. But all in all, it's a crazy, over-the-top, explode everything, blow up everything, destroy everything type of third-person shooter, and I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with it. But as usual, guys, hit up the comment section. I want to know, are you excited for Crackdown? Did you listen to what other people were saying before and kind of get turned off by it? And if so, did this new kind of like gameplay footage with the multiplayer, did it get you back on the hype train? I know I'm excited. I'm going to be playing this game day one. If you want to play this game with me, my gamer tag on Xbox is the same as my YouTube channel. It's xbot448. Go ahead and follow me. You see me in a game that you want to get in on, yo, send me a message, send me a party invite, something like that, and we'll get together and we'll play. This is definitely one game I will be playing. I am excited. I hope you are too. And for people who have stayed to the end of this video, definitely hit up the comment section and type in the words Agent Bot. You know, kind of like Xbot, but Agent Bot. Yo, let me know that you hung here till the end of the video, you know, heard everything I had to say and completely supported this content. I would greatly appreciate it. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.
Trying to get demons up out of me. Turn to a beast, eat your arteries. Deceasing opponents so properly. Unleashing the dark side, what got to me. We come to take this shit over.